Okay. What's good, y'all? Shout out to Notification Game for hitting the like button. And if it didn't start yet, y'all, the realest ones in it, I appreciate you anyway. Real quick, y'all, let's have a moment of silence for, I believe her name is Rosa Sanchez, Miriam Sanchez, something like that. Let's have a quick moment of silence for this. It's so sad, man, because let's have a moment of silence. Hold on, real quick. Yeah, man. It's just I find it so sad, man. You know, these are the unfortunate events that could possibly happen. I tell y'all all the time, tomorrow is not promised. You never know when your time is coming. You never know when your time is coming. So here you have a woman, right? And shout out to y'all are the goats. If you haven't already, please make sure that you add me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, whatever social media platform you feel most comfortable with. All my information is in my description. All the links is in my about page. Now, again, y'all, I had somebody send this to me on Instagram, and I thought it was just insane. I was like, yo, a woman died picking carrots. She works for a company, and apparently a truck ran her over or something, some craziness like that. Where was her reflecting vest if they had one? Why wasn't they paying attention to where and like what spots that the trucks can and cannot travel in? Why? Because there's workers bent over picking carrots, doing all these, that, and the third types of things. Were there policies in place, safety precautions in place? There should be certain zones that's set off. I mean, I'm sorry. There should have been certain zones that trucks can and cannot travel or drive through. And if they drive through, they have to drive under 5 miles per hour or some craziness like that. Beeping their horn or something. I worked at UPS for damn near 5.5, 6 years, y'all, in a warehouse. It's a pretty big warehouse. There are certain zones that trucks cannot be during certain times. And then there are certain zones in the warehouse that trucks should never be in. And if they're driving through in the warehouse, they're constantly beeping their horn every second. Every damn second to alert everybody. And everybody that's in the warehouse, you are not allowed to have earmuffs on or anything like that. Why? Because you never know when a damn big ass UPS truck is coming in. But let's, my bad, I didn't mean to monologue too long. My bad. Let's go.
We are learning more tonight about a tragic accident that took the life of a local farm worker last month in the carrot fields of New Cuyama. It was a typical day on the farm until the woman was hit in the field by a truck and died in her daughter's arms. 17 Cecilia Trevino is here now with the story.
Her friends tell me Rosa Miriam Sanchez was a great farm worker, colleague, and employee. But now Sanchez's family says they are yet to receive justice, while her co-workers say they don't feel safe at work.
It was heartbreaking. Just watching her, because, well, she basically passed in her arms. That was the hardest part.
A 58-year-old mother gone while working in the field, her daughter holding her in her last moments. On September 20, 2023, just before noon, farm workers were picking carrots after their break when a truck driver backed into Rosa Miriam Sanchez at the Grimway Farm in New Cuyama, 66 miles southwest of downtown Bakersfield.
He's just going fast and he hits her. I see the truck jump. And at first I thought it was a water jug. I didn't really, So when he went back forward, that's when I realized there was a person. And when we ran up, it was Miss Rosa.
But things kept moving along as usual.
We ended up calling 911, and well, what I found wrong was that they continued working throughout the whole thing. Like, instead of them moving out, they still stayed working there.
Yeah, and you have to understand something, man. When these types of companies, they don't give a damn about you. These companies don't give a damn about you. I've worked in not in like a farm like that, but I've done like I'm not going to say the name of the company, but I used to do like lawn and services, cutting grass. I used to do painting. I used to do roofing and tar. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to do, I did a lot, bro. I got a crazy ass resume. I told you I haven't been unemployed since I was 14. But excuse me, I just find it crazy. I found it so goddamn crazy because in my head, in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, yo, shut down operations, everybody goes home. That's what I'm thinking. But they're thinking, nah, bro, we still got to make this money. Y'all get back to work. Bro, a woman just died due to and let's just, I'm not trying to point fingers here because I don't know the full story. I can't say that it was negligence on the truck driver's behalf. I don't know if it's negligence on her behalf or negligence on a company's behalf. Maybe it's negligence on all of them. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know the full story. We don't know the full story. But what I will say is it's a goddamn shame because these people is telling the company is telling these workers to get back to work. What you talking about? We just saw this damn woman, 58-year-old woman named Miriam, die in her daughter's arm. I'm assuming her daughter worked with her. These people don't give a damn. Common sense would have told me, should have told y'all. Common sense would have told me, hey, yo, listen, call 911. Let's get a sheet to cover the body. You know what I'm saying? Everybody goes home. To the daughter, I'm so sorry. What can we do to help? We're going to cover the expenses of the funeral or whatever. That's just the stuff that pops in my mind. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe I'm overthinking it. I don't know. But those are the things that I think would have done. And that's just like me thinking it on the spot. But let's keep going.
Ask, hey, should we leave this part? Because it was right next to Miriam Sanchez. And they just told me, well, we just have to finish this part. Even though we need help, like, we're going to have to finish. So they brought another crew next to her, and we finished that part.
A tragedy Miriam Ramirez says could have been avoided.
Even the truck that hit her didn't even have, like, it's supposed to make this beeping noise when it goes, reverses. It didn't have that. The driver was going, like, really fast.
Perez says this driver would go too fast and too close to workers, something unusual and other drivers didn't do at their farm.
That could have been avoided because he had hit a truck on Monday that same week.
This accident shouldn't even happen.
So he hit a truck the same week? Yeah, no. So it sounds like negligence on the goddamn driver. If it's the same driver, the driver's behalf. What did he say? Yo, they was driving too close to the goddamn workers. That man said, yo, he just hit a truck the same week, that Monday. Was he drinking? Was he intoxicated? Was he high? Was he off of meds, on meds? I don't know. Did he have his goddamn glasses on? I mean, there's so many variables here. It's really hard to pinpoint exactly what's going on, but let's keep going.
Because we did let our supervisors know about this truck driver. I don't know why they never did anything.
Because they didn't care. They're probably paying that driver minimum wage, probably below minimum wage. It's all about money for these companies, man. I'm telling y'all, I've been there before. I've had some horrible people that I worked for, and they don't give a damn. If they can save their company $1 over your life, over you getting injured, they will do it every single time. And it's unfortunate that this woman had to pay the ultimate price of paying her life. It's so unfortunate. RIP to this woman.
The driver is allegedly employed by the contractor Jay Garcia. Flores and her group of workers are employed by the contractor Esparza Enterprises. Both contractors declined a comment on this. Greenway Farms, which owns the field, told 17 News they are saddened by this loss and value each employee and contract labor employee like family.
Hold on 1 second. Let me run it back. I think it's in Spanish, but let me double check.
17 News, they are.
Okay. Recently, our Greenway Farms extended family experienced. Greenway Farms. I guess extended. Whatever. Family experience. I never heard of Greenway Farms. Profound loss with the passing of a contract labor employee in the field. We are saddened by this loss, and a counselor visited with employees at the field to offer assistance. This is from Dana Brennan, Vice President of External Affairs and Corporate Responsibility.
Are saddened by this loss and value each employee and contract labor employee like family. But Miriam Ramirez demands justice for her mother.
At least I want that person to go to jail because nothing happened to him either.
And says
So the guy didn't even go to jail.
Orders to finish picking up the carrots showed how much they were valued as people.
It wasn't even something important. They didn't have to finish. They didn't really have to do any of that. They just, it's like apathy, I guess. They didn't really care.
Cal OSHA is investigating this incident. The Santa Barbara coroner's office said they are investigating the death.
Nayeli Flores says she had 24 workers in her group, but since the incident, she has lost 8 who now fear for their safety. Flores says Rosa was always a role model and respectful worker. In studio, Cecilia Trevino, 17 News.
Yes, that's so sad, man. And I'm glad that what did they say? Cal OSHA. Let me run this back a little bit. My bad, y'all. But Cal OSHA is investigating. And I hope that, first of all, that you guys sue that company into the ground. Excuse me, sue that damn company into the ground, please. Because these people didn't give a damn about you or the others or your mother. They said, yo, we made multiple complaints to our supervisors about the driver. They did nothing. Why? Because I guarantee they was probably paying that driver minimum wage or below minimum wage. They don't care. Well, y'all actually want me to do something about it? No, what? No, I don't got time for that. No, because if I do something about it, that means I have to hire somebody that's actually qualified and somebody that actually knows their worth. Somebody that actually have to pay 20 an hour, 30 an hour, 40 an hour. No, I'd rather just find whoever down the street and pay them $8, whatever. I don't even know what's minimum wage, $8, $9 an hour. So sad. And I feel for that for that woman's children. I feel for her children. RIP to Miss Miriam Sanchez. RIP to her, and I hope and pray that her children sues the crap out of this company, sues them into the goddamn ground. Maybe I'll think differently, man. I want y'all to comment down below. Let me know what y'all thought about this video, man. Thanks for watching. Until next time, please, man, be safe for her.